guys, so this is January 2012. Wow, 2012. All right, January favorites, and luckily for you, I don't have that many products that I've been super in love with, just because I actually kind of, I was going to say went on a bender, but that doesn't make any sense because I don't drink. But I went on a bit of a makeup bender just because I really wasn't interested in products for, I don't know, 5-6 months, maybe even longer. I don't really know. And then when I sort of get interested again, I kind of go gangbusters. So I've been trying out a lot of different products these days, which I don't yet know if they're going to be my favorite. So I've been trying a lot of new stuff. So this is sort of the small group of things that I have been mixing and matching with. Yeah, no, anyways, whatever. Okay, so let's start with the Stila palette. I've really been digging this sucker, and honestly, I use the matte black every single day, and the matte brown, this goldy thingamajigger, what the heck is that called? Gilded gold. Is that what the heck it's called? Gilded gold, ebony. It's just a really, oh, and the matte sort of beige, vanilla, it's called Beige. I just think this is a really great comprehensive palette, and it's kind of the paper thing, which I don't like. I'm a real, what the heck? What the packaging whore. I will go for, you know, super shiny, pretty, sparkly things. I kind of, you know, it's like, huh, I want that. Not necessarily rhinestoney things, but just, well, you know what I mean. And I don't go for the paper thing, which is why I'm not a fan of Benefit or any of that stuff. I don't like having paper packaged products. But what I love about this is how light it is. It's just, it weighs nothing. And so, you know, when I'm sort of using it and working with it, it's really super comfortable to hold. Not that that really makes a difference, whatever. Anyways, I love it. Really digging that, using that every single day. And another palette, which I actually have been kind of not using for quite a while. I've had it for a while, and I don't know what happened. Maybe just because I have so many palettes, but it's the Becca palette. Which one's this one? The Velveteen eye palette. I don't know. Are they all called the Velveteen eye palettes? I don't know. Anyways, it's that right there. She has, you know, quite a few of these palettes. And I really purchased it for this green because I thought it might be a dupe for the Giorgio Armani green that I love. That's in one of his palettes, which is, you know, like $75, $80. And I really just wanted that green. So I went on this major hunt for greens, and I thought that was pretty close, but it's actually not. So maybe that's why I kind of put it by the wayside, and then all of a sudden, I've just been loving this. Again, they're not like they're super snazzy colors, but the green, the brown, I don't really use the white, but the three in the middle are just really fantastic. What I love about them is they do kind of remind me of the Giorgio Armani shadows, which is, you know, it's not a lot of bells and whistles, but they're just beautiful colors. And even though I kind of tend to go for the same sort of earth tonies, each one has slight variations that just that subtle little difference can make all the difference in the world, if you know what I mean. It's just like, just the tone is just slightly warmer or cooler or less shimmery or more shimmery or something. There's like little variations that really do make a huge difference, and I'm just really loving this palette again. So there's that. Foundation. I've really been digging this again, which is the Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse. Love it. It's really one of the best foundations that I have come across, whether it's high-end, low-end. I mean, honestly, you could do one of those sort of Pepsi challenges and, you know, get rid of all of the sort of markings of what it is and just put foundation. I bet you most women would sort of gravitate towards this one. It has a really creamy texture. Obviously, it's moussey. It leaves a really dewy finish. Your skin just looks really healthy. It's just a really beautiful, very easy to work with, like super easy. You can almost do it with your eyes closed if you're in a rush, and then it looks really fantastic. The finish is great. So love that. Loving the Laura Mercier Secret Camoflauge because, right there. Well, you can't see because why? Because I'm using this. And also the lighting. But I have a huge honker-jonker right there. It's one of those ones that, you know, it takes a week for it to finally, like, come to the surface. And even then, it really doesn't want to say hello. It just wants to, like, stay in there. Because you just, you know, after a while, you just want it to come out. Just, you know, have your full-blown party. Just come on out and get the hell out. So, it's one of those ones that's still there. It's lingering. Try not to touch it, try not to touch it for a whole week. I was like, oh, I'm being so good, I'm putting stuff on it, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's one of those really deep-seated ones, and then finally, I just had to go, you know, just because it was driving me nutballs, and, you know, it's you know, when it's sort of juicy, that nothing really stays on it, it'll go around it, but at the center, it's like nothing's going to cover it up, and it's just like red like crazy and angry at me, just like, But anyways, this actually covers it up. You need very, very little. So I'm loving that. Woohoo! And speaking of Laura Mercier, I'm just really loving the Shimmer Block again. You know, I kind of go into phases where I just like to use cream or liquid highlighters just because it's so easy. You know, you just sort of grab it and do one of these. But I'm just really, really loving it. I think it just hands down beats you know, any of the Bobbi Browns. I think it beats the Dior. This is just my favorite highlighter, powder highlighter. And to go with that, I always use this brush. It's the BEAUTE brush. I don't know where you know, it's probably not really available anymore, and it was very limitedly, is that even a word, available. But it's a fantastic, fantastic little brush. You know, it's very, very soft. It's quite fluffy. You could use it for contour or for highlighting. I just think, you know, for stuff like this, you want fluffy. You don't want a dense little brush because it's just going to be like a streak there. You want something that really sort of disperses it. And so that's fantastic. Loving that. Speaking of brushes, this little ByTerry BEAUTE 2. I don't know what the heck BEAUTE, but anyways, love this. It's so thin. It's like thinner than thin. And what I love about it is that, you know, it gets right into that lash line and can go like sort of on the waterline. It's a fantastic, fantastic little, I think it's even thinner than the MAC one that I have. It's just really, oh, Mare, oh, don't, can you see that? Can you see how thin that is? Loving it. All right. Oh, blushes. Was I wearing one of those things? Anyways, Josie Maran. This one is the cream blush in Sunset. So, you know, just a beautiful, beautiful peachy. I'm wearing it right now. And also her powder one in Blossom. And she's brought out new packaging where it's exactly the same tone and color, the same name. It's just in a bigger packaging for her powder ones. But, you know, and I was mentioning with the argan oil, just, you know, the whole thing with preferring Shea Terra over Josie Maran just because of the price difference. I really sort of regret not reiterating the fact that I really respect her as a businesswoman and her company and their sort of philosophy or her philosophy, just being environmentally conscious, donating to, you know, polar bear funds or all these different animal groups. And so I really, really didn't want people to think that, you know, I don't like Josie Maran at all and I prefer Shea Terra. I just can't justify paying 3 times the price for the same exact product. But what I do is I support her in other areas, which is her blushes and, you know, her glosses and other things that I really, really like in her line. So I really want to sort of put it out there that I am a fan of her company and her brand. So I'm actually wearing them together. You don't obviously have to. I wear it separately sometimes. Today I just decided because you need a little bit more color on camera because I'm quite washed out. So I sort of doubled these two up. So this one's a real peachy one and this one, yeah, I would say like a peachy pink. She just has really, really great feminine, sort of beautiful, I don't know, when I think of her, I just think flush and pretty and sort of genteel and feminine. It's not like NARS where I just think pigment and, you know, edgy and just really woof. Hers is just much more sort of effervescent and, you know what, I'm just going to show you. Well, it's been a long day. Okay, and the last 2 products are a gloss and a lipstick. Chanel Glossimer in number 25. Of course, they don't put the name on it, just on the package, and who keeps the package. So that's one little bit of a beef I have. But it's a beautiful pink. Whoop. Can you see that? It's just a really, really pretty pink color. If you've been with the channel for a long time, you know I banned pink for a year or more. A few years, I just was like refusing anything pink. I was all about the peach, while slowly, you know, I'm getting back into the pink. So it just, it's a really, really, really pretty color. And the last product is what I'm wearing right now on my lips, and that is CoverGirl's Lip Perfection, blah, blah, whatever. And it comes in this kind of bullet in Delish. And it's a peachy nude. And I freaking love these lipsticks. I just can't get enough of these lipsticks. There it is right there. I really don't even bother, you know, I don't even look at high-end ones at all. Because I'd much rather, you know, sort of spend that money on an eyeshadow or, you know, foundation or certain things that may cost a little bit more money. Whereas with the lipsticks, I just find these CoverGirls are so amazing. And they really do beat out, you know, the Chanel ones that I have, and I've said that time and time and again. So I just don't even look at high-end lipsticks anymore. Unless, you know, there's obviously a color that just screams out at me, then I'll definitely get it. But yeah, loving that. So there you go. Ooh, yay, 11 minutes and 34 seconds. Yay. So those are my favorites. And if there's anything that you would like to see more of a comprehensive view, which really, I can't see it. Review. Sorry, guys. Just let me know, and yes, I will try and do a few more videos. So if you see the same thing, you'll know why. So anyways, have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon.